And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And I saw that he had an
Caleb going to throw right away. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
The Lions very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kirby Joseph. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Williams. And he'll find Hall. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
So much about this game is just understanding situation.
Over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it to Williams. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Super!
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Bears defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Whirling. What's that?
And here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well.
Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Parks. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Again, Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Parks. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now Goff. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Shell. Here we go. 76. 76. Super 1.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. A beautiful fake. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 6-yard line.
Super 1. Super 1. Turbo set.
Now it's Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bears offense ready to get going again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go. Ready.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Lions.
To the air, Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
That's good for another Chicago
60
Bears.
Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Algier now up the middle. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up.
To throw, it's Williams. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready, ready, hut. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Go.
Throwing again here, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check go.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Detroit's offense ready to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Value 3, value 3. What's up?
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On play action, here's Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Okay,
Third down and 1.
Set, ready? Hut.
Play action. Now Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Carter. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Algier will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He finds his man complete. It's Parks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, tonight.
Here's Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
What's that?
Goff. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. Super.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
The field, sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Here we go, set. Huh.
Starting the drive with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw is Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 16-yard line.
On the counter, here's Algier. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Algier from the shotgun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
70 Timberwolf.
Algier will try to pick it up. Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30.
Hey, 5.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Past the 20. 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Ha! Unlock line. Roll, roll, roll.
That pass complete to Moore. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
On the
The
ready.
medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Set it. Hop, go. Ready.
3rd down, here's Algier. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Set up.
line.
Hot, hot.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Come on, come on. Set. Hot, hot.
Handing it off right side, Algier. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
Stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Up the middle they go. Camp. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, he bowls over him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Williams gets this to Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here's 1st down.
Ready. Go.
To throw, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
Let's go.
2nd down and 4.
Set go.
To throw, it's Williams. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. To the air, Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready, set.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Set. Bronco switch. Rock. Reload. Reload.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.